If you're over 60, this message could literally save your life. Because today we're going to talk about something many people consider harmless, even healthy, but that may actually be acting as a silent enemy in your kitchen: certain fruits. Yes, you read that right. Fruits that, when eaten at the wrong time, in excess, or combined with certain medications, can trigger potentially life-threatening strokes. Every 40 seconds, someone in the world suffers a stroke. And while many believe smoking, eating junk food, or not exercising are the main causes, there are other much more common factors that often go unnoticed. Among them are the fruits we eat every day, thinking they're good for the heart, brain, and overall health. Let's begin with the case of Mr. Raymond Torres, a 66-year-old retired carpenter, active, alert, and with healthy habits. Every morning, he ate oatmeal with slices of a fruit he believed was good for him and took his blood pressure medication. But one morning, his wife found him unconscious in the bathroom. He couldn't speak properly or move his left side. He had suffered a stroke. The culprit? The banana. First dangerous fruit, the banana. Though famous for being a heart-healthy fruit due to its high potassium content, it can be very dangerous for older adults with weakened kidneys. A large banana contains more than 450 milligrams of potassium. If you're taking medications like diuretics or ACE inhibitors, excess potassium can accumulate in the blood, cause heart failure, and trigger clots, especially if eaten at night, when circulation slows. Potassium that isn't properly eliminated becomes the perfect storm: tense vessels, thick blood, and clots in the brain's arteries. It's like playing Russian roulette with your brain. Second dangerous fruit, grapes. These small, sweet fruits contain a high amount of sugar. A handful of grapes can spike blood sugar levels enough to inflame brain arteries. For those with diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, which is very common after age 60, this spike can harden arteries, narrow blood vessels, and promote clot formation. That's what happened to Janet Morris, an 80-year-old retired teacher. Every morning she ate 2 cups of grapes. One morning, while writing a birthday card, she couldn't remember the word congratulations. She had suffered a transient ischemic attack, a clear sign that sugar was silently damaging her brain. Third dangerous fruit, pineapple. Known for its tropical taste and refreshing qualities, pineapple contains an enzyme called bromelain that can interfere with blood clotting. Combine that with high sugar and acidity, and you have a potentially lethal mix. Eating pineapple at night can cause silent reflux, irritate the airways, reduce oxygen to the brain during sleep, and trigger morning strokes. Clara Huss, a retired choir director, used to eat pineapple slices after dinner. One morning she woke up dizzy, off balance, and with slurred speech. Diagnosis: stroke triggered by nighttime inflammation and coagulation problems. Fourth dangerous fruit, watermelon. Though it seems harmless and hydrating, watermelon acts as a natural diuretic. For people already taking diuretics or with circulatory issues, this can lead to nighttime dehydration. When the body becomes dehydrated, blood thickens like syrup. This slows circulation and promotes clot formation. Howard Larkin, age 82, ate watermelon every night. One morning he stood up, felt dizzy, and collapsed. He had suffered an ischemic stroke due to nighttime dehydration. Fifth dangerous fruit, oranges. These popular fruits contain furanocoumarins, compounds that can interfere with how certain medications are metabolized, especially those for cholesterol and blood pressure. Instead of being processed normally, the medications can build up in the blood or be flushed out too quickly. This may lead to toxicity, ineffective treatment, or unexpected side effects. Elmer Bryant, 79, was taking statins and antihypertensives and drank orange juice every morning. That combination turned out to be a ticking time bomb in his system. Sixth dangerous fruit, apples. While the saying, "an apple a day keeps the doctor away," sounds nice, it doesn't always apply to people over 60. A large apple contains 25 grams of sugar, mostly in the form of fructose. This fructose is metabolized in the liver and can cause insulin resistance and silent vascular inflammation. Additionally, the pectin in apples can interfere with the absorption of certain heart medications. 7th dangerous fruit, strawberries. In older adults, especially those with weakened immune systems, strawberries can cause delayed allergic reactions. These reactions create inflammation in the blood vessels, interfere with clotting, and can be dangerous when combined with blood thinners. Strawberries contain natural salicylates, which may amplify these effects. 8th dangerous fruit, mango. Rich in vitamin A, this fruit can cause toxicity when consumed in excess, especially in people who are already taking supplements. Hypervitaminosis A leads to dizziness, imbalance, and increases the risk of falls, which in older adults can result in trauma and secondary strokes. And now we come to the 9th and most treacherous fruit, dried cranberries. Small, sweet, and seemingly harmless, but a half-cup serving can contain up to 29 grams of sugar. Many also have added sugars and preservatives that interfere with diabetes medications, increase arterial inflammation, and generate free radicals. Margaret Chen, 73, ate dried cranberries with her oatmeal every morning. One evening after dinner, she fainted. Tests revealed dangerously high blood sugar levels and damage to the small vessels in her brain. And now comes the most shocking part. Because it's not just about which fruits you eat, but when you eat them. Most older adults eat fruit at night, thinking it's light, healthy, and easy to digest. But what they don't realize is that the body completely changes during the night. Circulation slows down, the heart relaxes, and metabolism drops to its lowest point. This means blood sugar levels stay elevated longer, nutrients aren't processed the same, and blood becomes thicker. This combination creates the perfect environment for clots. Additionally, many of these fruits interfere with essential medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or heart rhythm. And they do so without obvious signs, until suddenly, there's dizziness, imbalance, a fall, or a stroke. So, what can you do? Give up fruit entirely? Of course not. But you do need to be much more careful with the quantity. Half a cup is usually enough. The time of day, avoid sweet fruits at night. How they interact with your medications. And above all, listen to your body. If something makes you feel tired, heavy, or inflamed after eating it, take note. Now comes the best part, a simple and natural solution. A modest but powerful fruit that many people ignore. It doesn't contain excess sugar, doesn't interfere with medications, and actually protects the circulatory system, strengthens blood vessels, and reduces the risk of strokes. It's the green lemon, also known as lime. Lime is rich in citrus flavonoids, especially hesperidin and diosmin. These compounds help to dissolve early-stage clots, reduce inflammation in blood vessels, improve blood flow to the brain, strengthen capillary walls, regulate blood pressure naturally. And it contains no sugar, making it perfect even for those with diabetes or insulin resistance. How can you use it? Very easily, a glass of warm water with the juice of 1/2 lime first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. Squeeze it over salads, soups, or cooked vegetables. Add slices of lime to the water you drink throughout the day. Not only does it enhance the flavor, but it also supports cellular hydration. You can even mix it with a bit of turmeric and black pepper to boost its anti-inflammatory effects. You don't need a kitchen revolution. Just replace that handful of grapes or glass of orange juice with half a lime a day, and you'll not only be helping your brain, you'll also be helping your heart, arteries, digestion, and energy levels. Because after 60, the body doesn't process things the same way anymore. What once was healthy can become a double-edged sword. And often, a small, conscious daily adjustment can reduce the risk of stroke by more than 40%, according to studies from the National Institute of Geriatrics. I'm telling you this not as a nutritionist or influencer, but as someone who has seen families cry because they didn't know this sooner. Good, healthy people who simply ate something that seemed healthy, without realizing it was silently damaging their brain vessels. So now it's your turn, take this knowledge, share it, and make your kitchen a place of prevention, not danger. A lime may seem small, but it has the power to keep you out of a wheelchair, preserve your ability to speak, and help you walk without assistance. It's the fruit of balance, protection, and longevity. And if you're still unsure, test it yourself. Try taking it daily for 10 days and observe how you sleep, how you feel when you wake up, how your energy improves. Because yes, sarcopenia, strokes, and neurovascular diseases are real, but so are the simple, natural, and accessible solutions. So, don't be fooled by the appearance of healthy fruits. Choose wisely, especially at night. Go for foods that not only nourish you, but also protect you. And if you found this message helpful, share it with someone over 60 who still believes a fruit can't do harm. Because sometimes, the advice we give in time, is the one that saves a life. See you in the next video, where every decision can become your greatest act of self-care.